Okay, and we have Flosserol. This is acceptable. I mean, we've got skeleton into divination into hopefully something okay. So we'll keep that. Not gonna lie, this deck's a little bit awkward, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Oh, we got there on mana, so I guess that's good. It's a very odd color combination. And this is going to be pretty sweet. We can get right in there and then put out some outcasts. I'm not sure what to put him on. He really hasn't played much of anything yet. I mean, we could get our guy pacified, which would suck, but that would be... He could be on Day of Judgment, which doesn't do anything for a skeleton, but... Ooh, Archon of Justice. Interesting. And unfortunately that would exile. So we can get our Drifting Shade big enough. We throw him out there. If I attack and he blocks, we gain 4 and he exiles my skeletons, which isn't so hot, but then I can at least bring back the outcasts. So that might be actually fine. Could exile land if you really want to. Don't think I care about that either. Oh, okay, sure. That's even better because I'll be able to Bloodthirst. And I got plenty of swamps, trust me. Yes, I would. Should have attacked with skeletons there. I'm not sure what I was thinking of. Okay. Interesting. And let's get the old outcast out there. Sure. O-ring. That's not so good. He is tapped down, so I can attack if I want to. I've got pacifism for the shade, because the shade's going to be way bigger than mine. He can pump it 6 more, so 7/7. So we can't exactly just shade on shade violence with any good effects. I can play pacifism. I can play my own shade, or I can play Child of Night. The shade's not going to be quite big enough to block the Assault Griffin either without dying. So I think I just go ahead and attack, pacify the shade, and then either play or Child of Night. I'm not quite sure which. Probably. He's not going to keep this guy back to block, so actually hitting him with Child of Night seems okay. So let's just go ahead. Do that. Yeah, I think we do want to go ahead and pacify this guy. And sure. Well, if we get one more swamp next turn, then we can start blocking this guy. So yeah, let's put him up first. Yep. Guess maybe you have another shade or some way to deal with my shade. Or Tormented Soul. That's another card. Not really winning the race at this point, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Stave off? That would make sense. He can depacify his guy, then eat my guy. That would also work. No, or not. Do you typically see a lot of flyers out of black-white? Ton of Griffins, Sarah Angel, Singer Vampire. I don't know if he's just attacking for the heck of it or possible Bloodthirst coming down. Or Sun Titan. That is another option. Diabolic Tutor. Well, my Jace is going to get rocked by this guy. I've got a few blocks to make, I suppose. So if I go grab a Jace, I can't play him this turn. I can play him next turn. I'm going to have to throw somebody in front of this guy. I could pump this to 3, so I'd have to basically sacrifice my whole team to stop this guy. Or I could tutor for like Doomblade, or what else we have? Tutor for O-Ring. If I tutor for O-Ring, I can actually cast it right now and get rid of him immediately. Yeah, that might be the play. As much as I like to go get Jace, I think at this point, dealing with this Titan seems to be the way to go. I'm fine trading either of these guys for his Assault Griffin. And, at this point he's going to have to block my shade. I think I'm okay with that because I'm just going to throw down Warpath Ghoul and go crazy. Yep, pump it once. Ghoul. And good luck to you. Alright, game 2. Let's see. We still kind of have a mess of a deck, but against the main things we're looking at are Flyers and Pacifism and Sun Titan. So what do we have against that? We have Mind Rot. We have Turn to Frog. We have his Flat Out Cancel. Day of Judgment, possibly. Just throw in, 17 Angel's Mercies. That'll do it. Malik. Although we already have 2. Yeah, so let's see. What do we not want? I think we actually want almost everything that we already have. Could take it up Ponder, but already got 2 mana leaks. Trade 1 for a hard cancel. That way, by the time he gets to Sun Titan, probably have 2 blue out there. I could also think about turning it in for a Mind Rot. Could turn in Divination, but I really need to. We need some serious card advantage with this kind of shaky mana base that we've got going. Might want to turn in like something for one of these Flyers, because he's got a lot of Flyers going on. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. Yeah, let's see how. The only thing I might think, I could take out this Ponder, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is.